Hey guys, starting with another one. Just got another little bathroom here. There was a freestanding shower system here. Got that ripped out yesterday. I should be able to include a little picture for you so you can see what it did look like. The drain was way over here. I had to move it back over there and reconnect the vent. I even had to use a socket saver because the main stack comes up, the main 3-inch stack comes up right here, and it goes to the toilet, and then it catches the shower and then goes past, it circles around past to get that vent. So it's venting both the toilet and the shower. I had to use a socket saver in the top of that stack to drill down and then put an elbow in it. And then plumb this. I still got to attach some little clamps on there. But one thing I want to note, if you ever see this, it's called CPVC. If you ever see this stuff in your house, if you see it in the basement, run for the hills. Do not buy the house. Or tell them you want this swapped out because this stuff breaks. It's so brittle. You bump it wrong and you're in for a world of water. But yeah, today I'm gonna put some blocking here and some blocking here so that I have something to screw the cement board to, and then also so that the shower door has something to screw into, because it has to line up with this threshold. This one's not so bad. I'll just sister on another piece right there, and that should catch the shower door. And I'm definitely gonna have to make sure that these walls are plumb. So there's a little bit more framing to do, and then we'll be putting up the cement board. I'll put the Kerdi on there. Really all there is to it, and then you start tiling. I think I'll start tiling today. Maybe I'll get one wall done. We'll see. much all I got done today. Not a fan of these Romandi, that's upside down, those clips. My buddy Riley spoiled me on some clips that they do not break, but you can at least snap them off. I should be able to get the rest of it done tomorrow, and I might even use like a speed set. I'll cut all my tiles for here first, use a speed set, and should be able to grout it tomorrow too. It's really helpful cutting a really plumb line on the drywall because you can just follow it. You don't really need to break out a level again. Just make sure that's even all the way up and down. It's pretty, coming out good. Oh, and I threw that on there too. The little escutcheon waterproofy guy. It's optional, but can't hurt. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. At it today. Just went ahead and cut those 2 holes. The good thing about these leveling clips is that you can just put the tile up there and it'll hold it, especially if like this one's already got thin set behind it, so does that one, and so does that one. But this piece, these 3 pieces are new and they don't have any thin set behind them, but they're sticking to the wall because the clips are holding them in there. They're just chilling there until I say so. And it also kind of gives you a good opportunity to see just how, like there's probably some thin set behind here that needs to get chipped out. As you can see how it's kind of sticking out and it's preventing the wall tile from sitting flat. Like these wall tile have a little bit of play in them. Like they can flex. They can flex a little bit, but not too much. If you flex them too much, that's when you get cracks in your tile. To mark these holes, I just kind of hold a piece of tile up there, mark the bottom, the top, and then hold it this way, just like a piece of flooring, mark left and right. Well, speaking of which, oh, I thought that was a chip. It's just the print. Just mark it left and right, up and down. You can do that X in the middle if you have like and then just trace around, find something that's close to that size, trace it, and then cut it just like I showed you. And then same up there. I just mark the centers of each, and then I'll even get these marked out, that one and that one, and I can just mix a bucket of thin set and go. I guess I'll throw you in another time lapse. It's just hard to do these videos, explain everything, and then try to keep my own mind right where it needs to be, which is right here. So, all right. Enjoy the time lapse. Alright, so we installed those tiles this morning and they're pretty much done. What's cool about that stuff is it's hard as a rock within 4 hours. I mean, it gets physically hot. Like this bucket is hot it's not hot, super hot, but it warms up. There's like a chemical reaction in there that speeds it up. But this is my favorite part, breaking these clips. I could have made that one tighter. Oh. There you go. I'm not sure how much of a fan of this I am. It's like the Fusion Pro. It's a stain proof and it's one of the premixed ones. It's like droopy. It's like, it says to obviously wet the tile, put it in there like normal, but it says immediately to moisten. It says to immediately start wiping it, which I did. I always read the directions on these things because they're always different. But it's like runny. It's almost like there's paint in it. I can't get that to go away. I mean, I'm gonna let it dry, obviously, and then tried to wipe it with a rag, but the ready mix grout that I get at Lowe's doesn't do that. It's a lot more firm, and it's a little more porous, but it withstands some like stains and stuff. I know Custom is at Home Depot, so I always go to Lowe's for my tile stuff. It's way better. They have way better product. I don't know where these customers got this one, but had I known this is what they were gonna give me, I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have told them, just let me do it. Yeah, it's all tiled and grouted. Tomorrow will be shower door, and I'm gonna put this crown molding back. And yes, I know it's upside down. All right, clean up and go home. I spent most of the morning scraping the popcorn off that ceiling and patching in. You probably saw it earlier without me saying anything. Just skim that out. And I put up the crown. I know it's upside down. Don't yell at me. I went ahead and put the shower head in and the handle. And then I pieced back in the wainscoting and the little chair rail there and the trim. A few things to note was I actually didn't pack up and go home. I actually cleaned up that haze or that drippiness that was on there. I'm glad I did, but man, don't ever buy that stuff. Never ever buy this stuff. You have to basically wipe the grout out of the joint. So now, like, the grout would have sat a little more proud in there, but now it's like sunk in because I had to wipe it so much. So a 45-minute grout job that took an hour and a half. It's looking good. I'm gonna pop that drain in. Now time for the shower doors, and we're gonna put in. They're gonna open at the corner, so there's 4 pieces. So I'm gonna throw you in a time lapse. It's a Dreamline corner view French corner. It's gonna look like that. And I actually like Dreamline. They make it pretty easy. But I'll throw you in that time lapse, and we'll get going. That's it. Shower door was so easy. We're out of here a little early. Came out nice. I use a squeegee to do the silicone, so that's why it comes out so clean. But you still have to make sure that your tiles are cut nice.